Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:22 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Wednesday, January 24th.
Okay, guys, welcome to day 266 of my health and fitness and weight loss transformation. Be right back. Okay, guys, so we're back. Just gonna do some warm up exercise right now. Gonna do some arm movements with my pulley. I guess you call it a pulley, bands or rope. So anyway, guys, day 266. It's just, I guess the topic I wanted to discuss or came up to mind for me was not being further along. So, as in my recent illness, guys, that illness was the worst flu and cold I've had in a long time. And it started off and it hit me and it punched me, and it took a full week before I even, started moving about. And then it took another week of recovery because I was just so out of it, in the mind, in terms of tired and fatigued and still, dealing with the phlegm that was in my throat and coughing. Even though I felt better the second week, it just took some recovery. So that took a while and stuff. So, often, when you go through things, you don't calculate that, hey, something could happen that could throw you off. So sometimes you don't account for that. You don't know, what that may be. So in this case, that was a personal sickness and illness that happened to me, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. So it seemed to kind of delayed some of the progress. So, that might mean that we're not where we think we ought to be right now. But the truth of the matter is we are exactly where we need to be. So, being exactly where we need to be is continuing the journey. That's the main thing, is to continue the journey. And so, yeah, may have set back a little bit, but, we haven't totally and completely stopped. And so even with the production of videos, guys, I know I post on a daily basis. I had been for a long string time before I got sick. It also showed me that, it's okay to have a little gap in between, maybe even to take a day off, if you need to. That's just something yet to be seen. I don't know, but that was based on my sickness. But I also start batching my videos, and I start, posting what I had. So some days it wouldn't be full videos. It just would be me getting prepped for or announcing the day, which I found to be okay because, sometimes, guys, in producing these videos, quite frankly, it's kind of, just challenged to come up with new topics and trying to keep stuff from being old until you start to see some of the progress. So, if you know, and you started with me when I began, my progress was I was barely able to do any kind of exercising and movement. And I wasn't able to do a whole bunch beyond, and so I started steadily progressing and moving towards this journey, and I was able to begin to walk and do other types of exercise or test the water on some of the stuff, and it lets me know that I can do. So, the thing about it is also being patient. I'm having to be as patient as possible with this thing, because you would think that you would be further along, but we're not emphasizing that it's about a measurement, guys, or it's about a worry about what's not taking place in terms of the drop in poundage. That's going to happen. I believe that, and I know that because why? If you keep doing what you have to do, that will continue to do. So you got to keep doing those things. So yeah, I had a little glitch in the matrix where I've had some slowdown. Haven't had as much full stoppage except for when I was really, really down sick. That hit that week, that first week, that really hit me like after the first day, second day, third day, fourth day. Then it was one of those things where you have to take care of yourself and recover. So even like now, it's raining, as you can see, it's wet. So I'm not out in the elements. I'm in my garage gym, and it's not as cold. I don't even know what the temperature could be, but it's not as cold as it has been out here. So I decided to just go ahead and do a nice little workout right quick and get back in the warmth. So yeah, are we where we need to be? Or is there progress in where we're going? Yeah, that's all times, guys. I'm not going to beat myself up for those things, especially when you don't have some things you just don't have control over. So when you don't have control over a thing, there's not much you can do but kind of ride that wave until it comes down. So other than that, I'm good, guys. Been back to getting back into the exercise as I can and as I'm able. I've been working on the cleanse, guys. I've been sticking to my intermittent fasting, but I haven't done the 36s that I do, or even extended fast, which has to come. It's coming up. Because your body functions a lot better. I'm still kind of, and even with my juice smoothies, guys, I've been kind of laid off of that. Not because I shouldn't have kept it, it's just that when your body goes through cold symptoms or flus and stuff, it feels like you need to feed that in order to fight it. So didn't stray in terms of, I'm not sitting up here eating chili dogs, which is one of my favorite. Just shout out to my brother and his football team. He enjoyed a great victory, and he's headed to the playoffs. So I thought I'd throw that out there for a minute. He told me he was gonna have some chili dogs that night and then get back with me. So if you're still watching my videos, here you go, brother. Holler at me. So anyway, guys, yeah. So now I'm eating no chili dogs and stuff, guys. I switched to soups, things that were gonna feed me properly. I had to go to orange juice and stuff like that. The normal things that you do to try to take care of your symptoms. Ate crackers, stayed away from breads. But those are the things that you can still do, but you still have to kind of work with what you got. You don't want to be sick in another way either. Got a crick in my neck for some reason this morning. So yeah. So yeah, we're still moving in the directions that we need to go in. Sometimes I know we kind of stray off subject from time to time, just like I told you, because coming up with understanding and knowing what to say or do each day, it's just not something that I'm used to, even doing all these videos that I have been doing. So that's just like the differences in some of the stuff that I'm doing, guys, may seem kind of odd to, what may be a standard weight loss exercise type video, or what we're unconventional. I'm just that way, guys. I have more of a creative mind at times, and so I'll produce these musical dance shorts or whatever, guys. That's my way of trying to stay in the mix of these social media platform things that you need to do to promote and get yourself out there and do, especially when it comes to doing your channel things, guys. So if you're gonna have a channel, you might as well do the things that you're supposed to do on these channels, or at least learn some of the things. They may help you grow. Even though my primary thing is mostly to get the weight off of me and do what I'm doing, but I've always been one of those persons that if you're gonna do a thing, go ahead and do it. Try to do all that you can in that space. So you do those things that you do. If I'm gonna be producing videos, I like to produce better videos and work on that type of thing as I progress. For me, it's also another timestamp or mark of things that I get to watch. Hopefully when this weight gets off of me and I can go back and I can say, hey, yeah, I did that for myself, and i.e. whether it turns into channel, functioning YouTube channel with all those bells and whistles and things that come with it, that's just something that's going to be yet to be seen. So that's it for that today, guys. So yeah, I'm trying to continue just doing my simple workouts, guys. This is a simple band. Like I said, I got this, like I get all my stuff, either I found stuff or I buy stuff from thrift stores. And from time to time, I'll buy something new, from a store. Just like I bought this here ball. Looks like I might have to get another bladder or just keep pumping that up as I use it. I might have ruptured it because the air is coming out of it. I don't quite like that, but I probably should get some extra ones anyway. But so I use those things that are at hand. It's very simple stuff right now, guys. No complicated equipment. And like I said, I'm not putting down gyms or gym memberships or stuff like that. Often you hear me speak of my son, who happens to be out there doing his thing in life, and he's in the gyms now. He's got a gym membership, and he's enjoying it, and it's helping him to maintain. He's moving forward in his progression, trying to get himself. He lost a lot of weight, and now he's trying to do some muscle toning and stuff like that. So he's a good example of what is possible and also of motivation. So he's motivating me from afar because he doesn't live close near me, but we communicate on a daily basis. And even eating right and all that type of stuff, he's encouraging myself to do those things as I get to where I've got to be. So it's like he took on the understanding of all the nutritional stuff. Like right now, guys, I'm tearing down. So I'm doing it the way that I know will work for me, through the fasting, not the eating stuff that will eventually, like I've said in my video, you know, there'll be a time where you'll have to get back to a normal, or you want to get back to some form of normal consumption of food. But what you eventually get to will still need to reflect the progress of what you're doing in order to keep the weight off. So there'll be times I might even start to incorporate some of the nutritional pictures that he's sending me. He's been sending me a lot of the different, he does the juice smoothies, but he does his smoothies in a different manner than I do. You know, he'll put all the chia seeds and all that other stuff in his, he uses like Greek yogurt base and just all that type of stuff. I don't know. I'm not doing that right now. Most of my stuff is the plant based and has some fruit in it, and I prefer that. So to each its own, but it has really made a difference in his life. And like I said, we keep each other motivated and working towards our goals. So yesterday, on day 265, guys, I did a speed, just a quick speed exercise. You know, in a crunch time, or you know, when you don't have a lot of time, you know, sometimes that'll be okay, especially if you're not overdoing it, and my body can handle it, which it did. Maybe that's why I got a crick in my neck, because I did the speed thing yesterday. But I enjoyed it. It worked for me, and it was based on my time I had to spend doing something. So I still got calorie burning in. I did some sweating, man. It really sweated me out for the time that I did it. So all kinds of stuff, guys. You know, I think the basic understanding is just do something. You know, try to keep yourself active. Try to move. You know, to burn calories however you can. You know, there's all kinds of theories and thoughts, guys. Some people say you don't have to do exercise. Some people, you know, don't like to do exercise. I don't know, wherever you fit in those categories is fine, as long as it's working for you. You know, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing with my channel too, guys. I don't know everything. I'm trying to learn stuff. I'm calling it Mastering Fitness because, you know, well, we know if you look at my videos, it's based on my love of martial arts, but the other connotation of that is I'm trying to master my way out of fatness. You know, a lifelong thing that's been plaguing me for years now, and I hadn't been, like I said, I hadn't always been fat. I've always been stout and that type of individual, but not always fat. You know, I've been in shape and all that type of stuff. I used to play sports and things in high school. And in college, I took up martial arts and martial fitness, a few other things. So guys, yeah, stuff. And you'll know if you go back. I'm not going to repeat myself today, but I will repeat myself often, because that's just as simple as this here rope that I'm pulling on. Just as simple as this stick I'm about to pick up that I found the other day in my closing out. Just use what you got. I don't care if it's a pencil, guys, you know. That's one of the things, you know, some of this stuff in martial arts is tell you, you know, you should be able to defend yourself with a rope, with a pencil if necessary. So that's the same thing I feel like with exercise. You know, you should be able to just exercise with whatever you can get your hands on. So I found this in the park, guys. I don't know what they use it for, but it looks like it might have belonged on some type of piece of gym equipment. But, you know, when I get stuff like this, it becomes purposeful for me. That's another twist turn type use. Could be a martial art practice tool as well. But anything keeps me moving, I'll use it. So, and it was free. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it, guys. Get a little bit of exercise in today. Got a little bit of talking in. So we're back on the road to the recovery based on my illness, and back to the daily functioning of day-to-day, trying to get these pounds off, guys. So with that, guys, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos, and I appreciate you. And I also appreciate, guys, those of you who have been encouraging me and leaving comments on some of my videos. I appreciate that. You guys just don't know how much that keeps me going and motivated, and you know, and able to communicate with you, you know, based on some of the things that you're telling me about what you're doing. So you know, I like that too. So good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully you get the same thing, you know, from me. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and guys, we'll see you in the next video. Have a peaceful and positive day.